welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm in a new setup. I don't think this is gonna be the permanent setup, but I moved. I'm in a new apartment. It's my own. I'm living with my sister. I'm not with my parents anymore. I'm not far from them, but I'm out of the house. So it's been a very exciting and busy time. That's why I haven't been on YouTube, and a lot has changed. So this is my first video in the new place. So I'll be trying out different setups, different lighting. So I hope that you all like this video. Today I filmed an all drugstore, super easy, copper eye. All my looks are easy. I really try not to do anything that's unaccessible. Like I said in my first video, I want everything to be something that people our age and older and younger could do in their day-to-day life, and that it isn't going to be like sit down and an hour later you're going to get halfway through the routine. Okay, this is something that you could get done. But yeah, I've just been really excited. So if you want to see how to do this look and you want to see how to do it with all affordable products, then we'll get right into the video. Okay, as always, we're starting with eyes. Now that I have you all up close and personal, let me all know what you think of the frame and the lighting, if you think there's a difference. Basically in my room, there's like a whole wall of windows. So I think the lighting is better than my old room, but let me know. So, like I said, full face of drugstore. So we're gonna start with our Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. Everyone says this is a dupe with the Urban Decay primer. I actually bought this like forever ago and I never tried it because I've been like hooked on the Urban Decay primer for so long. Oh, it actually is like nude toned like the Urban Decay. So I'm just gonna use it the exact same way. And lately I've been trying to get myself not to set my primer because, as you know, I'm like kind of a fiend for doing that. But with like the craze of that P. Louise base on social media, I know that people haven't been setting their eyeshadow primers and it's been making their eye looks pop more. So in my real life, I haven't been setting my eyeshadow primer, and I want to try not to do that on my videos too. Okay, yeah, it feels pretty much the same. It got like the eyeshadow primer. It got pretty tacky, so I'm excited. Hopefully it acts the same and we have a nice dupe on our hands. All tacky, all set. Now I'm gonna pop into this NYX In Bloom eyeshadow palette. It's just a nice 6-pan palette. I hope you can still find this. I actually got this for free, or it was like in a gift set, or it wasn't for free. It was one of the holiday sets, and I loved it. Like, all the shadows are great, and I haven't used it in a really long time, so I'm really excited about it. So using my big Morphe M510 brush, I'm gonna pop into that brown shade and I'm gonna fluff that through my crease. I'm really not sure what I want to put on the lid yet. I think I'm tempted to do like copper eye nude lip situation, you know, like Manny MUA. But we'll see, I guess. I guess the only drawback about this is that it doesn't have a mirror, but I mean, I think if you got this separately, it couldn't be more than like 10 bucks, so it's like a really good palette. Okay, with that base, I'm gonna pop into a smaller crease brush and keep building up that brown shade. Okay, with that down, what I think I'm gonna do is, even though this burgundy has like a soft sheen to it, I'm gonna use that to build up my outer V a little bit. Instead of just going with the brown, I think it'll be a little bit different to build up with the burgundy, so that's what I'm gonna do next. But you could totally build up with the brown if burgundies kind of scare you, but I do remember this being like a really nice burgundy. And you know, like, I don't know, I think people get really scared of makeup because they're scared of making mistakes, but it's just makeup, and like worst case scenario, like what, you take it off and then like if you don't have time to do eyeshadow, you just have mascara on that day, and like that's not a bad thing. I think we just take makeup too seriously, and that's working so pretty. It feels so good to finally be in my new place. I feel like there's so many things going wrong for so long. Like, we had a lot of maintenance issues, and our couch still hasn't been delivered, and like even our beds got delivered late. So to just be here and filming, and I don't know, it's just kind of a relief. For, I don't know, to be back to normal, I guess, because it's been pretty crazy for a long time, at least on my end. moving is terrible. I would never want to do this ever again. And I know that I'm gonna have to, but I don't want to at all. At least for a while, we're hoping we're gonna be at this place. That is so pretty. I really like that. NYX shadows always slept on. I really like them. And their older shadows I think are better. They have that new palette that I saw Kathleen Lights talking about, which I think is gonna be really nice, but it's expensive. It's like $30, and I'm like, I might as well just get a Morphe palette or something. Okay, now I think I'm gonna do what I said. I'm gonna pop into that copper, that gorgeous copper shade, which used to be my absolute favorite, as you can see, just with my finger, and I'm gonna pop that all over the lid. Like, look at that. That's so nice. Like, no one is gonna be like, oh, you're just wearing drugstore makeup. You're like, oh wow, like what a beautiful eye look you are wearing. You are very talented. You should be in a museum. Can I have your autograph? That's what they're gonna say to you. Look how pretty. Like, are you kidding? Especially, like, not to toot my own horn, but with green eyes. That looks good. I think I'm just going to the Container Store today because I love the Container Store. I want to get a nice like lunch bag for school, you know, because I'm gonna have to start like packing my lunch again because dental school starts like in a couple of weeks or something. And I want to get a nice lunch bag because my sister stole my lunch bag that I used to use since middle school, which is a good one. It's a really nice one. Going in with my M441 brush, this little cute baby. I'm gonna hit that burgundy again, and I'm gonna deepen up the crease and blend things together more. And I thought like, so I went to Target first to find a new lunch bag, and I thought like, oh, like Target, Walmart, it's gonna be like decked out and back to school. Do kids not pack their lunch anymore? Because no one had back to school lunch boxes. They had the lunch boxes and lunch bags in a completely different section. It was like they weren't even with each other. And I was like, when I was a kid, like I had to pack my lunch. I didn't start buying school lunch until like high school. So what was that about? These kids. Do they not care about getting a cool lunch bag? Does that not affect them like it affected us? And now we're blending. Okay, I'm gonna clean up out under my eyes and I'm gonna zoom out and I'll be right back. Face today, I tried to switch up my products a bit because I feel like it was getting a bit repetitive. So even though I usually use a lot of drugstore products anyway, I tried to change them up because I didn't want to bore you all. So brand new routine, well, for the most part. Some of them are gonna be the same. Right now I'm gonna set my face with the e.l.f. Soft Luminous Translucent Powder. Oof, this is so messy. And my big fluffy Morphe brush. Especially where I'm gonna go in with cheek products, so they go on smoothly. And then going in under my eyes with my NYX finishing powder and banana to brighten up. Now with my ColourPop small fluff brush, or the F5, and my Wet n Wild highlighting powder. This is the, what shade? Blossom Glow highlighting powder. I'm gonna be highlighting. I haven't used this on camera, but off camera I really love this highlighting powder. It's so pretty. Oof, look at that. Very strong. And I really like pinky highlights on my skin tone. And I like that this one isn't super glittery. Definitely isn't like a glow from within, but it's more just like really strong sheen. And I'm gonna take that in my inner corner as well. Like, do you see that inner corner? Oh my god. I'm gonna calm that down a little bit. And a little bit on my brow bone. Now for bronzer. I know I'm straying away from my Physicians Formula Butter bronzer. Who am I? I'm using this Sonia Kashuk Pretty Cheeky Face Palette. That you can get it at Target. And it has a really nice bronzer, blush, and highlight. I didn't use a highlight in here because it's a little dark for me right now. But it has a really nice bronzer and blush, and I'm going to use the both of them. So I'm just popping in to this bronzer. Oh, I got a lot of blush on there too, so I might be doing both at the same time. Oh god, I might have been mostly blush. That's the problem with these like face palettes in me. I think I like pick up on all the colors. Has a really nice mirror too, so it's a really good like on the go palette. Okay, now that I'm all bronzed up, I'm gonna use that blush with my nice Morphe stippling brush. This is the B5. I love orange blushes like that. So pigmented, look how pretty that is. And then just to tone everything down, because I went a little ham on this side, I'm gonna just take my face brush and kind of just pat everything out. Okay, now I'm gonna set the face, jumping into my Milani Make It Last 16-hour setting spray. So good. So I want to keep the bottom of the eyes pretty light, so I'm just gonna use that brown eyeshadow and just run that across my eyelids. And then something I like usually never do, but I thought it would look good for this look, is I'm gonna line my waterline with this Wet n Wild Nude Color Icon Kohl eyeliner. It's so cheap, and I think that would just really open up the look. So I'm gonna do that off camera. And I'm also gonna throw in some mascara off camera. I'm back on my Lash Paradise kick, so I'm using the L'Oreal Luminance Lash Paradise. And while we're at it, I'll also do my brows. Same brow routine. It's gonna be my e.l.f. brow pencil and the e.l.f. brow gel, which will all be linked down below. And then I'll be back to put on my lips. I'm done, I'm back. Now, time for lips. I thought this look went perfectly with the e.l.f. Alissa Ashley gloss. Love this gloss, so I'm gonna throw that on. Alright, gloss is on, and this is the finished look. I really like it, and I know I did it, but it's one of my favorites in a while, so I hope you all liked it too. I am so excited to keep filming in my new place, so lots of more stuff to come. I can't wait for, well, I can't wait for school to start, so I'm a bit nervous about school, but when school starts, I want to film routines and days of my life and stuff like that, and I want to take you all through and just be really real about stuff, because I'm not really one to BS people if you knew me in my real life, so I'm excited about that. Anyway, thank you for staying with me during this hiatus, but I'm back and I'm filming, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.